I have two gentlemen with me, one to my left and one to my right, Vin Mezzalella, who was a developer of this project, and Duncan Pendlebury of the famous architectural firm Jung and Brennan. And they worked together to build this for the city of Providence. And as we take you through the building, they'll be talking, I'll be talking, but we mostly want you to see a building in progress. It's not all finished yet, but we want to show you the detail that's going into how this building really was constructed. So Vincent Mezzalella is well known to all of you, I'm sure. And Duncan maybe isn't as well known, but he has the idea of the design of this building. So stay tuned and you'll see them on This is Providence. Okay, what's all this in here now?
These are all administrative spaces.
For the police?
We're going to take a walk through you.
This is all the police wing, Mayor.
Yeah.
This is the police wing.
This is all the police wing. Detectives and all this stuff.
If you come up this way, you could see.
Yeah. Now, what's this office right here? It's gorgeous.
This is community.
What is this room?
Special services. Special services. This is, notice that the transparency in the building provides for a lot of natural light.
Yeah.
And gives...
It's a great view of the city.
Great view.
It's a great view of the city, and nothing's been spared here. The granite floors and the wonderful architectural design, which really kind of makes it look like it flows into the city. You can see almost everything from here. This is community room. We've been through the fireside, which is where the firefighter. I think every firefighter is going to want to be stationed in this fire station.
Sure.
They got a kitchen that they call it Johnny Rockets. It's Vulcan stoves. It's got everything you can imagine in it, and but nothing is too good for our firefighters. Correct? Now we also have it's 130. When I did the intro, I said it was 129,000. Actually, it's 135,000 square feet. We must have lost 6,000 feet in the process, or gained 6,000 feet in the process. A health club here for our fire and our police, so that they can stay in shape and train. There's also a commissioner's office. There's also a special headquarters office for emergencies, which is here for command center. And it's been built with nothing but the best equipment and nothing but the best to last a long time. Granite floor is a great masonry, and Jung Brennan was a designer. Allberg was the construction company, and the construction manager was Gilbane. And it's been a long time coming. And the old building, the 1938 replica, was really a sad building because it was built at the time right before World War II, and it's gray, it's not open at all, it's not airy, and it's really not a great place to work. And one of the things I wanted to do was build a new one, certainly even before this, but we didn't have the money. But now the city's in good financial shape, so that we can now take on these responsibilities. This was financed by a general obligation bond of the city of Providence, and our bond our rating has gone up to an A-, which is pretty good for the municipality in these times. And so we're excited about opening this building on April 11th. We'll invite all of the dignitaries, so to speak, and the public to come to witness a wonderful celebratory event, which will celebrate the fire and the police and the people who have given up their lives for this building over the years. A lot of sacrifice. And of course, we'll invite members of other police departments, fire departments, members of the federal government, members of other law enforcement organizations to come. And I guess we'll be tooting our own horn that day, but we can be proud. We're the largest police department in Rhode Island. In fact, the Providence Police Department is 2.5 times larger than the state police. And the fire department is the second oldest continuously operating fire department in America, the first being Cincinnati. We have, in fact, we're very proud of our equipment. It's not only this building, but in the keeping up of the fire stations out in the neighborhoods, but we're very proud of the fact that our apparatus is an average age of 5 years old, and the rescues are 2.5 years old, which is a wonderful thing, and that's why we have such quick response time and with great equipment. And we also have some of the best fire training. And you wonder why insurance rates, believe it or not, are lower in Providence than the other cities of our size in America with this congestion and this density. And that's because we've been on a demolition program for years. It's been because we have followed all the recommendations of the fire protection reports. We have great water pressure, and we have apparatus that is spread all over the city, so we have a response time of less than 3 minutes. And that's why insurance rates are low. People don't sometimes understand that. So I couldn't be more proud of our departments of public safety. And even in this time of we're fighting a war against terrorism, we are the line of first defense here. We are the first responders. And that's why you need the best equipment, and you need the best facilities, you need the best communications department, which we have. And I'm really proud of this building. I want to take you for a walk through it, and we'll kind of, rather than look at me, I want you to look at the building. So we'll take pictures of the building, and I'll kind of talk to you over the pictures. And so we'll be right back, and we'll continue the tour. How many cells do we have? 31. What do we need 31 for?
These are all state-of-the-art, self-contained
Yeah.
folding cells. There are
30.
women's folding detention.
This is the woman area. Where's the men? The men is over here? Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody getting out of there. Those are just a crapper
And a bunk.
That's a bunk?
Yes, sir.
No mattress.
No, sir.
You don't want them to get too comfortable because they want to stay longer, you know? Whose office is this, Vinny?
It's a squad room.
Squad room?
Okay. Mayor, you should know that we have energy-efficient lighting here.
Uh-huh.
When you walk into one of the offices, the lights will automatically go on.
Really?
There are motion detectors.
Huh.
And when there's no motion in the room, the lights will automatically go off. I hate to have you try one. I hope it works.
I hope it works. I'll see if it works. You walk in and the light doesn't go on. Yes, it does.
There you go.
It goes on. Now, what if I'm a very silent man?
If you stop moving, Mayor, the light will go on.
So what if I'm just contemplating in there?
Well, we hope you're doing something other than contemplating, Mayor.
Well, if I just contemplate, the light will go out. But that's okay. It saves electricity, I guess.
The light will go up and help you sleep.
Help you contemplate. This is a squad room, right? Now, when you designed this, what was the whole idea? I remember I saw the first pass at this design. The building is made of limestone, and it's got a cavadium there, which is a beautiful architectural feature. How'd you get the idea to put that in?
Well, the lobby is designed to allow the different departments that the public needs access to be separate. So the police wing is this north wing that we're standing in, and that can be separate. The public comes into the main lobby, which is very open, and symbolizes that openness that the departments have for the people of the city of Providence. Or they can go to the courts, or they can go to the fire department functions that they need to visit. So the lobby is central.
Lobby is central, but there are 3 separate divisions and 3 separate entrances, or they're blocked off from one another.
That's
they're
correct.
separate, they're private.
The public will come through central security in the lobby.
Yeah.
Once they clear that security, they're in a secure area. They can go to the courts, which is 2 separate functions, the municipal and the housing court, or they can go into the police functions. They'll go to a secure main desk, and we'll see that in the tour. And the people at the main desk will direct them to whatever function they need to go to.
It's this is the architect, Duncan Pendlebury, who is with a company called Jung Brennan, which has been very well recognized as a designer of public safety facilities. And when it was first brought to my office and the design was shown, I didn't know if I liked it or not. And then we kind of changed a few things around by talking to a lot of people in the city. And I think it fits in very well. And it's functional. It's very, very sturdy. This building is extremely, it'll last for many, many, many years. But it takes an awful lot to design a building, to sit down. For instance, you have to take into consideration, for instance, the firefighters. There's 4 different shifts. So they have to have 4 different lockers, 4 different everything. So when they come in, they can have their own lockers and their own privacy, but still there are 4 different shifts. So that's to be accounted for. And then, of course, we've tried to make it very comfortable for firefighters and with the greatest of equipment and make it feel like it's a home away from home. We have wonderful squad rooms. As you say, you design it very openly. What did this building finally end up costing?
We have a budget of $55 million, I believe, is the number that we've right on target.
Right on target, $55 million, and plus the debt service, but it's worth it because it was going to cost us, which is an amazing number, just to keep the other building and just keep maintaining it. And the heat, look at how energy efficient this is. The heat and the electricity for the air conditioning, all that kind of thing. The elevator, as an example, we were budgeting hundreds of thousands of dollars just to stay in there and just keep it up to some sort of acceptability as far as code. And secondly, it was a very ugly building. It wasn't like this and not open. So economically, in the long run, this was the best choice to make. And I think our city deserves it. We're a first-class city. We deserve a first-class fire, police, and headquarters and public safety facility, along with a courthouse, so that people don't feel that as if they go to a building that is dreary and ugly. This is open. It's very modern, but yet it fits into the architecture. And there's also plenty of parking here. So when you come to pay those parking tickets, you can park in the garage. There's 520 parking spaces in the garage. There's also 60, I believe, that are surface parking around the building. It's conveniently located. Well, if you've been driving down 95, coming from the North Providence area or coming south, you'll see it. You look to the right, and you'll see a limestone front. It appears to be limestone on the front. You'll see this big, huge glass structure, which will jettison out. Almost looks like it's over the highway. And it's a wonderful feeling to stand in there and look down 95 and both ways and overlook the city of Providence. This building was well sited, and it also is really makes a statement for us. So let's walk around a little bit more, and you could explain some more things to us. This communications tower is 135 feet, you say?
That's right.
And that's from the ground up?
From the ground up.
From the ground up. That's only 135 feet? That's not, doesn't look like it, but I guess it is. You're the architect. And that's the garage that holds 520 cars. And the top of that is going to be a heliport, from what I understand. We landed on it the other day. It's possible for helicopters to land there. And it's for the winds and also for the approach. If we use a police helicopter, and it's also there for emergencies. This neighborhood, I think one of the other things we can say is that every time we build something in a neighborhood that's somewhat challenged, the neighborhood around it will become better. Other buildings are already starting to repair them, being repaired. People are making investments, and so it begets investment. So that's a wonderful thing too. So what else do we have to show me here?
I think you want to take a look at the view from the Dirt Foot Stadium.
Yeah.
And I think you'll be very much impressed.
All right. Canadian.
This is Youth Services, Mayor.
Where? Oh, yeah.
To the right,
Okay.
there's a booking area and a couple of cells for youth services.
What are all these things for?
These are weapons lockers.
Oh.
So the guns are kept outside of the offices.
Ah. So you check your gun. How you doing? Nice to see you, Eric. I know. That's something I like to shoot. There's weapons lockers.
Bad church of
I know it.
Bad church of work. But hey, a lot of this stuff is done. You can see all the buildings,
Yeah.
down to the ceiling, a lot of work.
I wanna say
the
that.
floor's going down.
Very
It's all
nice.
granite. You can walk on this, but it's not.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to point out that
Yeah.
the granite floor.
These are all granite floors that are here. We have a city seal that goes anywhere?
Excuse me?
We have a city seal that goes anywhere?
I think it's on the first level.
Okay.
City seal is on the first level.
First level.
Right in the center.
Yeah.
Black granite etch.
This is the granite. Now, walking around here, hi, gentlemen. Walking around, you're going to see that you see a lot of covering of the floors, and it looks like it's not done. Those are all covered for protection while the finishing touches are being put on this building. This building will be ready, amazingly, about probably 3 weeks. And they're just putting in the final bits of ceiling and painting and whatever minor things have to be done. Every detail you can imagine has been put in this building. Weapons lockers, so police officers do not carry their weapons into their offices. They walk in the office, the lights go on and off automatically. The building is energy efficient. It's the best of gravel. I mean the best of granite and the best of gravel too. When we built it originally, we had a site problem here originally. We had a terrible site problem, but we were able to overcome it by using the latest in engineering techniques. But here we have some of the greatest workers, union workers. This was done on time, on budget, and we'll dedicate it April 11th. And that's going to be a wonderful day for us. But we have a great history of great stonemasons. I see the Castellucci company is here doing all this.
And there's on the wall, see, this is a diagram of the granite pattern. floor.
I
All
see.
the squares represent how you grade it from the floor on the floor.
So this is the way the granite is planned.
This is actually a cone pattern, which the red is on the fire side and the court side, and the greenish color is on the police side everywhere.
Yeah.
The cone pattern, in our mind, symbolizes the integration of the various public facilities departments. It's two patterns.
So you have different colors that represent the different departments. Okay, thanks. All right, this is the
This is the conference room, Mayor, that if we had an emergency in the city and everything was shut down, we'd be on generator power, you'd be in here. The commissioner is in the next space.
This is where I would be, kind of, right here.
We have a communications center across the hall. Everything's on backup power, so we can run 24/7 if we need to.
So this, in case it's a city emergency, this is where I would come?
That's right.
Okay. And there's all communications back here, 24/7, which is emergency.
Communications room.
Right here. And this is where it's at, right here? Lights in here? No.
Lights are probably not.
Okay, so this is the whole communications room.
That's right.
But that's only for emergencies?
This is for the emergency center. That's right.
Emergency center, which I hope we never have to use.
That's right. And this is the commissioner's office and the secretary beyond.
Okay. What's this?
You want to see the fabric going on the walls now?
Yeah.
You might want to be talking about
What?
the fact that the atrium, not the atrium, but what we refer to as the cavadium,
Yep.
has special effect lighting. Because we know that you and the city have put a strong emphasis
On lighting.
on illumination and lighting.
Yeah.
And being a curtain wall glass structure and the special lighting effects which were specifically designed
To light up a-
what we've referred to this as because it's a public safety facility of a beacon of vigilance
Yeah.
over the city. And one of the special effects of the building, of course, is the illumination
Of
of
the
that
cavadium.
element at night. And
It's going to be a wonderful touch for people.
yes, and I think that specific emphasis should be placed on why we did that,
Yeah.
to provide a sign that the city is prepared to respond.
To respond. That's wonderful symbolism, and that's why it's there. We also, someday, are going to be looking out this side of the window, where you're going to see that McVinney Auditorium torn down, and you'll see this neighborhood on this side of 95 connected to that side of the city, which is the downtown. And it'll be covered over with gardens, etc. And that's in the plans. That's one of the 3 new cities. So,
You know, Mayor, you mentioned this area being spurred, development of the area being spurred by the construction of new public safety
Yes.
facility. And if you just look to your right, to the
That's right.
north, you'll
That's-
see that there's all new housing being
Yep.
created right on Westminster Street, which you know was one of the areas that needed some attention. in
Yeah,
the
and it
city.
still is.
And you can see, obviously, now that it's getting the attention, and we feel very strongly that it's the presence of this
Yeah.
new public safety facility and the security that they provide for its people are facilitating
add
that
that-
kind of development.
that's the old Gemini Hotel, if anybody who remembers. And now it's Advent Apartments. And then over there is a building the city's financing, by the way, which is some condominiums, which are the ones you were referring to. But I'm going to be very interested to see the lighting effect and with all the plants going and see that vigilance of that lighting, which will symbolize the vigilance of the police and fire. And when you come, whether it's north or south on 95, you're going to be able to see this light, which will be a tremendous symbol of the city of Providence and its strength. So,
In addition to that, Mayor, you can see there's some construction of the bridge
Yep.
over Route 95, and you know that the city and the Providence Redevelopment Agency has undertaken a very in-depth, detailed analysis of the traffic patterns, and I think what you'll see is in the future lighting patterns and traffic patterns
Which will facilitate
a better flow of traffic through the city.
that's the whole idea. And we're going to make it look as inviting as we possibly can. And when that happens, we'll be, I think it'll be worth every penny that we've spent on this. But you can see the wonderful architecture that surrounds this facility, whether it's it's the Armenian church, or whether it's the Protestant church or the Catholic church, all right, almost you can see them right from the windows of this floor of the public safety facility. You can see downtown. You can see really quite a bit of the whole city. You can see traffic coming in from the north, traffic coming in from the south. It has every single thing you can imagine for services for youth, for firefighters response, communications, emergency management. It has, it's been very well thought out as to the police and the detectives that have to work here. Private interviewing rooms, computers, latest in fiber optics, everything is here that makes this a wonderful facility of convenience and of architecture and of hope for the future.
Mayor, all these floors are done. These are
Yeah.
done. Company's comment. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
We also have granite on the recording here.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Huh.
Municipal court.
Did we take? We didn't take any of the wood from the old court, did we?
We have a few pieces of wood in the bench,
In the bench, I see.
but the rest of the paneling, we couldn't adjust it to.
I can imagine. Yeah. It's all good millwork. Looks pretty nice. Well, it's, you know, a courthouse is going to look like a courthouse, you know. So, how you doing, gentlemen? How you doing? Is this a private entrance? Very nice. Well, they got a handicapped bathroom. I don't think we have a judge that's that old, do we?
Well, as you said, Mayor, the building's going to last a long while.
Yeah. All right. I'm standing in the courtroom, the municipal courtroom of the new public safety complex. I've taken you on a tour, and you can see the detail, the wonderful architecture, vaulted ceilings that are in this room. It looks like a courtroom, obviously, which it should look like. And of course, you've seen the detail, the thought that went into this building, the wonderful lighting that you're going to see when it's finally finished. Dedication will be April 11th, and we wish that you all will come and visit us here and look at this wonderful facility. We'll have a series of events here to open it on April 11th, and then thereafter we'll invite the public in. It's a wonderful facility. I hope you enjoyed looking at it, and we'll bring you up to date when the finished product comes about on April 11th, because you're seeing it when they're putting the final touches on the building. So thank you for listening, and this is Providence.